Excuse my house, we're moving. Merrick, can I talk to y'all for a minute? I don't know if I'm the right child or family member for this job. My mother has dementia. It's probably going on a year where it's been the worst. And she's still independent. She still drives. She still goes and sees her friends, family, and other people and stuff. She just can't remember a whole lot of new information. If you can imagine how hard that is, repeating the same thing you've said all day long. And she's more sensitive. Like, you say something to her and it's just a constant eye rolling, neck rolling, just all day long. And from about a couple years ago, my grandmother moved into my aunt's house with two of my aunts, and they're taking care of her because she has dementia. And one of my aunts is seeming to get it the worst. She gets all of the fights, and my grandmother, they just say she talks about her so bad and she treats her so bad. And I had to bring it up to my mother one day. I said, sometimes you make me feel like that. You make me feel like, Auntie Mimi. You treat me how Grandmama treats her. And she's like, oh, I would never want that. And I said, I know that. I know this isn't you. And that's the hardest part I'm having to deal with it, is because I'm not petty and I'm not spiteful, but I'm also sensitive. So every time you roll your eyes and I have to remind myself it's the disease, I can't remind myself every time. And I'm starting to get just as short with her as she is with me. So I don't know how to deal with that. I'm trying to remember to not take it personal. But it's hard, because literally everything I say to her, I can be just making normal conversation. I can be trying to be nice, and she'll immediately hear something negative getting ready to come out of my mouth and prepare herself for it. And I have to deal with that in my household with other people. So for you to come and move in with us because your sickness won't allow you to be by yourself, and now I have to deal with multiple people in my household acting like, it's just a lot. And I don't know if I'm doing it right or not, but I'm definitely going to have to talk with her again. The first thing I told her was, every time you treat me like that or you make me feel like that, I'm going to start calling you Grandmommy. She said, please don't do that. That's really going to hurt me to hear you call me Grandmommy. I said, well, just imagine how it feels to Auntie Mimi and me, that we have to just absorb this treatment and bite our tongues. That's a very hard